Here's your global news update. The new US-backed Board of Peace says its member states will formally unveil more than $5 billion in pledges for Gaza reconstruction and humanitarian aid. President Donald Trump says the commitments will be announced at the group's first official meeting in Washington, with more than 20 countries expected to attend. The package is also expected to include thousands of personnel for a UN-authorised stabilisation force and local policing inside Gaza. Indonesia has already indicated it could send up to 8,000 troops. Several Western allies have declined to join the body, viewing it as an alternative to existing UN-led structures. Why this matters, the scale of funding, and who controls security on the ground will shape not just Gaza's reconstruction, but the wider diplomatic balance in the Middle East. 5 European countries, including the UK, France, and Germany, say they have concluded that Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny was assassinated using epibetadine, a rare toxin derived from South American poison dart frogs. The findings were presented at the Munich Security Conference, where European ministers publicly blamed the Kremlin. Moscow rejects the allegation as propaganda. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said Washington has no reason to dispute the European assessment and described the report as troubling. Why it matters: a coordinated Western determination that Russia used an exotic toxin deepens tensions with Moscow and could lead to further sanctions or legal action. The United States is deploying a second aircraft carrier group to the Middle East as tensions with Iran rise. The USS Gerald R. Ford will join the USS Abraham Lincoln and other warships already operating in the region. US officials say the military is preparing for potentially weeks-long operations against Iran if ordered, even as indirect nuclear-related talks continue. The expanded deployment adds thousands of sailors, additional fighter aircraft, and air defense assets to an already tense region. Why this matters? A larger US naval presence near the Strait of Hormuz raises the risk of miscalculation, and any disruption there could quickly impact global oil supplies and wider international security. That's your update. Like and subscribe.